Different A-list celebrities have been name-dropped ever since Cassie and Lil Rod decided to open the floodgates of lawsuits against Diddy. From Jay-Z to Cuba Gooding, no one would have imagined that these innocent and maybe not so innocent celebrities were mixed up in Diddy's web of lies, but it turns out that Kim Kardashian is one of them. So it turns out that Lou Taylor, who is apparently Diddy's manager, has been paying off some of Diddy's victims and keeping their mouths shut thanks to this slush fund through a church fund. But to make matters worse, Kris Jenner also made these girls pay their tithes, and by tithes I mean 10% of their settlement money, to the same church that's literally and figuratively owned by Lou Taylor and her husband. This goes beyond all levels of insane, cause just 2 days before Diddy's house was raided, Kim Kardashian got a heads up and decided to unfollow Diddy. Our best guess is probably because she didn't want to get stained by the murky waters surrounding Diddy's controversy. For years now, the Kardashians have been accused of having front row seats when it comes to information on the nitty-gritty details of what's going on in Hollywood, and for good reason. The Kardashians have not only made a career from being famous, they're also one of Hollywood's most influential celebrities. Surprisingly, whenever someone gets thrown under the bus for having some hidden skeletons in their cupboard, the Kardashians either claim that they know nothing about it or clean up their tracks and abandon their relationship with that same person, even though they were filmed acting close as a bunch on the big screen for many years. Well, it looks like Kim Kardashian is about to, or has basically dropped Diddy like scalding hot water after word got out that she may or may not have pimped out some women to him in exchange for money. And to make matters worse, turns out that Kim didn't just know the dirty details of Diddy's scandals with the ladies, but if the allegations made against her are anything to go by, it's safe to say that Kim also helped him hide the evidence of his deeds while paying his victims in exchange for some hard-earned cash from Puff Daddy himself. But why would Kim, a self-made billionaire, decide to help someone with a horrible track record like Diddy? Well, it appears that the Kardashians might have been living a huge lie for the past few decades. It all started with a new documentary on the Kardashians released, and TMZ reporter Dax Holt revealed that they were faking it until they make it. What this basically means is that the Kardashians were broke as fuck when they started off, but they started lending money to look the part, and they racked up millions in debt before finally making it big. And here's evidence to back this up. Before the Kardashians became an established family franchise, Kim Kardashian's mom, Kris Jenner, took out a loan of $725 million in August 2018. You would think a family filled with multi-billionaires wouldn't have any issues. And who am I kidding? One would hardly expect the Kardashians to take out a loan from a bank, especially not a $725 million loan. But it looks like things are only going downhill from here for the Kardashians, because according to the US Sun, they have a debt of over $132 million. Startling, isn't it? But hey, someone has to foot the bill for the private jet and fine clothes, don't they? In addition, their financial concerns are the most recent episode in what has been dubbed their flop era, and they may wish to step up their game shortly. But if you believe that Kim's situation could not possibly become more complicated, then you must be a newcomer to the giant box of secrets that is the Kardashians' family controversies, because the whole Kim family is constantly involved in something shady. When the rumors about Diddy initially began to circulate, we all assumed she was simply attempting to put some space between herself and the scandal like everyone else. Wait a second. Why is she still getting close with Balenciaga? Some people were rather taken aback by that. It seems like Kim's show of detachment may have more strings attached than we first thought. She has apparently been hiding out because she is terrified that her fans will find out about her alleged shady activities with Diddy. But you know what? They actually did that. After the dust settled after the Diddy scandal, rumors began to circulate that he had powerful allies assisting him in avoiding the consequences. The kind of buddies I'm referring about have substantial sway and influential positions. Everyone was talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, but Kim Kardashian was the one who went unnoticed. Fans were quick to do their research and make connections, revealing the truth in the matter in the blink of an eye. It appears that Kim's efforts to remain unseen have instead brought attention to her role, or lack thereof, depending on your perspective, in the entire scandal. Who needs to be in charge of the story when you can let someone else do it? The Kim K story is about to take a crazy turn, so fasten your seatbelts. Here we have Kim and Diddy, two best friends with a long past. I mean it when I say that he was one of the few folks who followed her on Instagram during the early days of her career. But Kim unexpectedly pressed the unfollow button days before Diddy's door was pounded by Homeland Security. Mere coincidence? I think not. Some may dismiss this as a mere coincidence. However, let's face it, Kim Kardashian isn't known for acting without thinking. People began to inquire about Kim's past with Diddy, and boy, did they find some delicious details regarding her family's connections to Diddy's purported shadiness. If BB the songwriter and TikTok detective is to be believed, Kim and Diddy were involved in Britney Spears' conservatorship drama, then the plot thickens. But that's not all. Rumor has it that Kim went so far as to try the same thing with Kanye. So it turns out that Kim's best friend and accomplice in the whole conservatorship scheme is Lou Taylor. See, TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group was also founded by Lou, who is known for her unscrupulous dealings with clients. There have been rumors that Lou was considering pulling a Lindsay Lohan stunt similar to Britney's. Fortunately, Lindsay's parents wouldn't budge and battled Lou's advances relentlessly to save their daughter. If you're asking how this is relevant to Kim, I'll explain it in simple terms. Do you recall the Church of Kris Jenner that I mentioned before? At first, it was widely believed that the Kardashians were engaged in some dirty tax avoidance maneuver. But that's not the worst of it. Lou Taylor is actually on the church board, it turns out. The rumor has it that Diddy has used the massive donations he receives from the church to settle his debts with the former victims. The church is allegedly just engaged in charitable activities at first glance. However, that is not even close to the truth. Some research has led us to believe that this individual known as Lou Taylor is actually Diddy's manager. It just so happens that this Lou Taylor lady is also a board member at Hillsong's church. With the name of the Lord to back them, they've been carrying out some serious shenanigans. Do you recall the incident involving Lindsay Lohan? It would appear that Lou is the mastermind behind the conservatorships of these celebrities, especially Britney Spears. Mike Lohan, who is Lindsay Lohan's father, accused Lou Taylor of attempting to place Lindsay under a conservatorship over her finances before Britney came around. Additionally, she is allegedly facing a lawsuit from 2021 related to the Astroworld incident, in which she is being accused of various forms of job discrimination. Even now, Britney Spears' life and finances are carefully controlled by Lou's cronies. And she was even involved in Britney Spears' conservatorship, which is why she became Britney's business manager and assumed control of her finances. Rumor has it that Kim and Diddy were plotting behind the scenes to use the same trick on Kanye. Nevertheless, Kanye had no intention of letting them run him over. Instead, he refused to budge, and their entire scheme collapsed. But keep your hats on, because the most spicy twist ever is about to happen. Rumor has it that Kim is going to be directly implicated in the accusations that Diddy is facing. And if things continue down this path, Diddy might drag down half the music industry with him. But what will happen to the Kardashian family? Their power, should we say, may be in a precarious position. Kim is clearly very worried about being called out for her dirty secrets in this way, so she is fully aware that she is in a dangerous situation. It is Kim's turn to dance to her own music. Her sponsorship deals with Hulu and others are already drying up. Will she still receive other endorsement deals and appear on TV? That depends on the outcome of Diddy's trials. At this moment, her time is running out. The prison would probably not hold enough room for all the individuals entangled in the Diddy drama. Make sure to leave your opinions in the comment sections below and click the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. While you at it, make sure to hit the bell icon for instant notifications on more engaging videos and hot new drama like this. Have a great day. We'll be back with the latest drama.